Make homemade pizza sauce. I was going to. Quite easy to make, but we've got a packaged pizza sauce. Makes it nice and easy and fast for us to get that. Can you grab a spoon out, Mom? Because we're gonna need a spoon. But we have all of our ingredients. We're gonna start with our Italian pizza, and then we're gonna move into the works. Like, welcome to Canada. And we've got a Greek pizza. So we've got all of those different things. Actually, you know what? I might switch that up and start with the works, because that'll move
you have everything all on
we'll
your table.
move some ingredients around. So when we go to pizza places here in Canada, it's funny. We'll often just say, someone will say, what do you want? The works. What does that mean?
Everything.
Everything, right? So traditionally in a works pizza, we've got some beautiful ground beef here that we've done up, and I'm gonna set this off to the side. We've got some peppers, the tomatoes we're gonna be using for our Greek pizza. Cheese, of course. We've got some cheese. I love to mix it up and use a couple of different types of cheese. So we've got some mozza, and we definitely throw in some cheddar in there. And then we've got some of our salami all cut up here into the size that we're gonna wanna put on. I'm gonna move these black olives over here because those are gonna be for our Greek pizza. Look at this, beautiful. This is feta cheese. This is gonna be going for our Greek pizza as well. So we're gonna set this off to the side, and we'll get that back. And then always nice onions. I love using red onions because they look beautiful.
They look nice and they're not quite as sharp.
Exactly, yeah. And they've got that great flavor. So we're gonna be putting some of those. And then we've got these beautiful matzo balls. We're actually gonna be using these ones. Again, those are gonna be going on our Greek pizza. And I mean, garlic's good in everything, we know that. But we're gonna be hanging on to that because we're gonna put that in our Greek pizza as well. We've got some herbs, like herbs are already in the sauce.
Yes.
And then we've got some fresh parsley here, and we've got some fresh thyme. We're gonna set those aside because those are also gonna be going into our Greek pizza. So we're gonna cut up some mushrooms, exactly. So look, our little mushrooms all left by themselves here. We're gonna sit this one in here. So let's get our pizza crust out, Mom. We'll use our little pizza tray here. Set this here. I'm gonna dice up these mushrooms. So what does every pizza start with?
Some sauce.
Some sauce.
Sauce.
So I'm gonna I love these squeeze bottles though, I must say, because I can get the sauce kind of around. That looks good. All right, I'm just gonna spread that around. She's using a spoon, it works great.
Just the back of the spoon.
Right, so I wanna slice these, and I'm gonna use fresh mushrooms because they're beautiful on the pizza. They're gonna cook in the oven, and I wanna slice them nice and thin. So we're gonna get these thinly sliced. And it's funny, I've got 4 mushrooms here, and our little pizza probably will only take 2.
Oh no, you can double up.
We can
double up.
We love mushrooms in this house, for sure. So we're gonna get those sliced up. And, you know, is there a right or wrong way to build the order of your pizza? Really, no, you can put it on in any order you want. But I took my onions out of the way. I do like to put onions on the bottom.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
And cheese on the top.
And cheese on the top, right? There are a few probably pretty good rules. We're gonna rain onions here.
Yeah.
We'll just
one.
get that, yeah, the flyaway onions.
Fly away.
When we were growing up, my brother and I, right, we loved to make pizzas. Buy these great pizza kits. There we go.
They made them. And then they always saved one for the next day to take to lunch.
Exactly, right?
Feast at school.
Right? I'm gonna move this over. Ah, look at that. Okay, let's build this one. I'm gonna give you the mushrooms to put on, but there is another key spice that's used, and this is oregano. So, smell that.
I know.
Oregano is the key pizza spice. So I am just gonna take, because there's a little bit already in the sauce, right? And we just wanna give it a little extra zing. There we go.
There we go.
Perfect. Mom, why don't you start? She'll get those mushrooms on. kind of fun. You can put them on in all the order that you want. Well, Mom's doing mushrooms. I'm gonna get this ground meat ready. I'm gonna move this spoon over here. Oh, see, she's been. I also love doing a pizza bar when you've got your friends around. It's a great way when you're entertaining. And you can put all the toppings out like I did. Give everybody their own crust and let them build their pizza their way. So see, look, you're right, Mom. 2 were perfect.
2 were perfect.
Look at that.
Oh, got a little one here.
And I love being really precise because then I get a little bit of something in every bite. So let's add some of that burger on. I did put a little seasoning. You can smell here. Have a little taste, Mom. Put a little seasoning in the burger.
I can smell it.
Yeah, a little bit of garlic powder, salt and pepper, a little bit of onion powder.
To jazz it up.
Just to jazz it up, right? Oh, look at that. This is gonna be.
Yeah.
I know we were talking about football, and our good housemate Sean, he's a Patriots fan. His team's playing. We've got great hopes for that, and I know he loves the Works pizza, so this will be Sean's pizza. There, how's that look?
Good.
Good. And you know, some people would have said it should have put the pepperoni on first. All right, let's get that on. Build. And see, we want that in every bite. Oh. I'm layering, like, there's no right or wrong.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go, and then one there,
And one there, and one in the center.
Right on.
Right on. I'm gonna put 2 in the center.
Okay.
Because they fit. This is a really nice beef salami. Love that.
Salami?
Yeah.
Pepperoni?
No, this is a salami, actually. Salami and pepperoni are similar.
Oh, yeah. That's very nice.
Beautiful flavor. Yeah, I really like it a lot. So, the last part of our Works pizza, before we do the topping, is a few nice peppers. Now, you can cut the peppers any way you want. We've diced everything today, just kind of keep it consistent. Sometimes I like to put the whole pieces of peppers. They look pretty.
But on a smaller pizza, it's better to cut them up. On a big pizza, you could lay the big rings around. It would be really nice.
Such a great point, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, look, my stomach's growling. I can't even make that up. It's like, oh. All right. That looks beautiful. Look at the colors. Oh.
Can't wait to see it bubbling.
Right. So we're going to top that off. Look at that. So let's get cheese on every corner. Right? There you go. Good job, Mom. Hold it in.
I'll pick up the pieces.
Pick up the pieces along the way.
Don't waste cheese.
No. And I like, do you see some of it is that really fine shred?
Oh, yeah.
That's really nice because I find it gets into the corners and the edges. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So, interestingly enough, we're talking about that. Over time, a lot of different places have sort of made pizza their own, and you can get like a deep dish pizza.
That's good.
I think you've been to Chicago before. Do you want to slide that on, Mom?
Okay, put her up here.
There we go. Got it? Nice job. Whoa. We're going to push this off to the side because we're going to build his buddy beside him. All right. Wow, that looks amazing. I think we're gonna do the Greek pizza next. And we're gonna end with the Italian pizza. And I think it's fitting. Pizza started in Italy. We're gonna make that the last one. We're gonna put our crust just over here. So for the Greek pizza, I have this beautiful feta cheese here. Look, it's like pizza stuff everywhere. All right. So the cheese I'm gonna use on the Greek flavored pizza, I'm only gonna use a little bit of the mixed cheese, Mom. I'm gonna stick to the feta. Now, feta usually crumbles really well, but I'm just gonna slice this and it's really gonna fall apart. I love feta cheese because it's got a salty, briny, unique flavor to it. And it definitely changes up the pizza. On our Greek pizza, we're not gonna be using any meat. So it's gonna be all about these amazing veggies. Ah, look at that. Cut this one up a bit. And, oh, I can smell it. It's really great when you get to be the cook, because you can taste test absolutely everything. Delish. I think that's gonna be a good amount. Ooh, the cheese is stuck to the board. And then the other thing I'm gonna do, I've got some beautiful fresh thyme. I'll set that aside, but I just wanna chop up my parsley a little bit. When I'm using parsley, I really just want the leaves and not so much the stems. The stems are nice, great for sauces, but I find if I'm gonna put them on a pizza or in a recipe, they're just a little stronger, right, Mom?
Yeah.
So,
I feel like they're gonna eat sticks.
yeah. So we're just gonna take off those nice soft leaves for the parsley. And it's fun because I'm actually using an Italian flat leaf parsley. And we're gonna run our knife through the parsley. And our next two pizzas, this one and the other one, we're really making herbs sort of the king of these pizzas. There we go. So we've got, parsley is so nice. It's got the beautiful, super fresh feeling. All right, we're gonna bring this one up here. I feel like I've got everything everywhere. We're gonna back this off. There we go. Let's get our second one. So we're back to sauce duty, Mom.
Sauce duty. Where's my
Sauce
spoon, though?
duty, right here. And I think where this is flat,
Oh, yeah.
the
use
bumpy
that.
piece.
Yeah.
The bumpy side of this to me is gonna have, things will go into the sides of it better. There we go. Mom, do the honors on that. So this pizza, we're not gonna use the dried oregano on it. There's some dried oregano already in that sauce, but we're gonna stick with those fresh herbs. They're gonna be going on this pizza.
There.
Perfect. So let's get that nice fresh parsley all across the bottom. I'm gonna get it even around there so everybody gets a little taste of parsley. Ah. Now this one is gonna be really heavy on cheese, but vegetables, right? So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna put some of the peppers. Love the colors of this
The
pizza
orange
too.
pepper. The
Orange pepper.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm gonna hand you those onions. Now, green pepper, orange pepper, whatever you want.
Put them on?
You can, we're gonna get you to go in with the onions here in a second.
Okay.
Because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get the thyme ready.
All right.
There we go. All right. Mom's gonna get those onions on there. I'll put a little bit of fresh thyme is gonna go on this as well. And I love this one, again, because it's really full of fresh. Oh,
Oh, can't beat it.
Sue says you can't give the gift of time. There we go.
There we go.
Across the top. And love this. We've got some fresh garlic here. Now, I'm just gonna give the garlic a really thin slice. And we're gonna put a little bit of fresh garlic. You wanna make sure you do slice it thin because it is fresh garlic that we're putting on here. And if you were using dried garlic, it wouldn't matter as much, but if it's too thick, then you're gonna have an extra garlic bomb in your mouth. Not that I mind that. There we go. Perfect. Just enough extra. And then of course, and I think this is such a nice, great one, we've got some black olives. Now I've taken the pits out of the black olives and I'm just leaving them sort of rough, right? I've taken the pits out. We've got the nice chunks of black olives. You and I are gonna love this one, Mom. I love olives. Love olives.
Sure do.
Oh.
All over here.
All over here, there we go. I didn't take the pits out of all of them, so. Surprise, you get a pit.
And you get a bit. And you get a bit.
There we go. What do you think? I think that looks good. One more
Over here, I think you missed
over
a spot.
here, yeah. And, you know, you eat with your eyes often, and this is just such a beautiful pizza to do that with. Ah, nice.
Oh,
Nice, 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 nice. So we've got our herbs, we've got our cheese. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put just a little bit of the mixed cheese on it, because you can never have too much cheese in a pizza. Tiny bit more, and the rest is gonna be feta. So now that beautiful feta. And I'm gonna leave it in a little bit of the flat chunks. See how I cut that thin?
yeah.
Because it's gonna melt in. Feta doesn't melt really exactly like other cheeses. It
No,
melts
it
a little
doesn't.
bit differently.
Yeah.
So, and I like that because you can kind of push it close to the edge and it's not gonna drip over the side.
And it's so good in salads too.
Favorite.
Love good.
And we'll probably make a nice salad to have with the pizza later. Oh,
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Got an extra piece. Yeah, there we go. Good call, Mom.
Save
That
it for
looks
later.
that looks beautiful.
Yeah.
So we've got all of our toppings on our Greek pizza. One other topping that you often see on the Greek pizza is a little bit of fresh tomato. I probably should have put that under the cheese. I was looking right at my tomatoes too,
Yeah.
but actually I think that they're gonna look pretty. Just a few. Oh, I'm kind of glad I forgot it. They're gonna look pretty on top.
You pick that one up.
Yeah, I think this one's gonna be the heavy one,
Put it over here so you can
right?
get it on the tray. Our new pizza tray.
Well, and then the other thing I'm actually gonna do with this one, grab my cloth. And these aren't gonna take long to cook in the oven. Today you're not gonna see that. We're gonna tune in to our channel. There. I'm topping that off with a little bit of cracked pepper. That looks beautiful.
What about a little olive oil?
Ah, Mom, look, I was gonna put the whole board on there. I'm gonna put the olive oil here. She is 100% correct. That is one of the things, you can slide that pan right up there, Mom, that is key. And with this, we want to drizzle just a little bit of olive oil across the top. And to be honest with you, when we serve that, you add that fresh olive oil right at the end. But a little bit on the top. When you're cooking a Greek pizza, one of the other things is sometimes they're cooked in a frying pan with oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tune in and we will be showing on our Facebook and our Instagram the fully cooked versions of these later. But come on, look how beautiful that already looks.
Anybody hungry?
Yeah, I know I am. So we're gonna set this over here and we're gonna do our last pizza. And the simplest one, right? So we're gonna say honoring Italy. Thank you so much for creating this product that we all love so much. And again, the same thing, which is so great. You're gonna start with sauce. And because we're not putting as much toppings on this one, yeah, I was gonna say, Mom, you're on sauce duty. I'm putting a little bit more sauce because remember, the very simple ingredients on this particular one are really gonna be all about the fresh. So we've got our fresh mozzarella balls. Use a nice soft mozzarella for these ones. This is what we always recommend. All right.
There.
So we talk about fresh.
How much fresher can you get?
Mom, I think this is my mom's favorite.
My favorite, yeah.
Right? So having that nice fresh basil. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take a couple of those fresh basil leaves and I'm gonna leave the basil fairly large chunks. Now, I have been to Italy a few times and I'm putting more basil on my Italian pizza than oftentimes you see. You really only get a few leaves.
I know, but we love the flavor.
The flavor, the aroma.
Joan's on there and she loves basil too.
Right? Love it. And I'm making sure my basil goes on the bottom. I'm gonna put one more of these leaves. And I'm gonna put the cheese on top. And the reason is basil is a really soft herb.
Burns.
Exactly, Mom. And if we put that in the oven with just the basil on top, that could burn a little bit. The other thing that's fun when they talk about this pizza, it's like the pizza honors the Italian flag. So you've got your white, your green, and your red. So there's your colors of your Italian flag. So, but there's always different types of crust, like a thin crust, fire crusted pizza. We're gonna go out this week at a restaurant in Moncton called Gusto, which I love, and I can see already that I'm probably gonna have a pizza. Now, I've cut the mozzarella into slices because you want that beautiful look. And I like this size. These are like a bocconcini soft pizza balls. They're kind of like the size of a ping pong ball. And they cut up really easy. The cheese is so soft. Ah, this is gonna be perfect. So in this little one, I used 3. So we're gonna get these into the oven, and we hope that you celebrate World Pizza Day and get your friends and your family out and cook a really nice pizza together. I am gonna top this one off with just the tiniest bit of fresh oregano across the top of it. It looks pretty, and it just gives that extra boost. I feel like these pizzas are extra international because I'm using olive oil and oregano from Morocco on the pizza. But have a look at that. Wow, right? And you can imagine when that cooks down, that mozzarella is just gonna bubble and get super soft. Let's bring back our other 2 pizzas, Mom, as we wrap this up. Can you grab that? All right. I think it's easier to grab on there. Push our herbs off to the side. There we go. Move our, sniff the basil as it goes by.
Yeah.
And look at this. You know we're gonna be eating
And we
well.
don't deliver, unfortunately.
Mom, that's
Not
funny.
when it comes to these pizzas.
That's
anyway.
funny. Come around the side here. We're gonna be enjoying this with some friends and family this afternoon. And what do we say here from Atlantic Canada Cooks? From our kitchen to yours. We hope you enjoy some pizza. Sit down today, enjoy some sports. The Olympics are going on as well in Italy. So, and go Team Canada. Our women's hockey team won the game yesterday, and we're just looking forward to wishing all the athletes around the world to thank you for representing your countries. And we hope you're eating a lot of pizza in Italy too. Yeah. We'll see you next week on Atlantic Canada Cooks. Tune in to YouTube or any of our channels and make a few comments and tell us what you would like to see us cooking. And we're excited to say that most of these ingredients come from the farmer's market, and just go out, buy a local pizza or make one at home.
Take care.
Take care.
See you next week.
Bye, everybody.